to find this potion, right? So he goes into the tomb, but before he gets into the tomb, oh no, look who it is. It's Gentle Paris. So they're like swinging at each other's naked weapons, and then...
Wait, why is Romeo there?
Because Romeo...
He wants to kill.
Wait, Romeo was supposed to get a letter from Friar Lawrence that she's gonna wake up.
The Friar John, it's always the Johns, does not send a letter.
Okay, they can try.
Right,
My dad's named John.
My dad's named John.
Okay, so Friar sent a messenger to Romeo. But what? But it never got to Romeo?
Yeah.
Because Mantua was... Why did it never get to Romeo?
Because it's John.
Friar John didn't...
Well, no.
Why didn't
was
Friar
all
John bring
because
it?
Because he was like...
He didn't, okay, I'm looking at
I think with Balthazar and all.
I didn't believe in
So-
Friar John didn't bring it because there was an infection in Mantua and the whole city was isolated. So there was no way to get to Mantua.
Yeah, but how did he get out?
Infection? Like health issues?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so how did Romeo leave then?
Well, they can leave when free.
And see, Friar John didn't get to Mantua, but Benvolio, or was it Balthazar? In movies, it's Benvolio. Balthazar did get through and told Romeo that he saw Juliet dead. So he didn't know she was just fake dead. So Romeo,
Oh, yeah. That makes sense now.
so Romeo hurried to Juliet's grave. And what did he do before leaving Mantua?
What a potion.
He bought a potion. He bought a poison. Okay.
The guy was like, this will give you the strength of 30 minutes.
Say again? The guy was that?
I don't know, he's like, it will give you the strength of 30 minutes.
Yes.
Kind of probably.
It has a strength of 30-something to kill you.
Yeah.
Oh.
Right. The poison is not gonna give you the
Oh,
strength
he's gonna
because you
make
need
you
to
real
die.
buff.
Yeah. So Romeo gets to Juliet, and then what happens? Who is
Paris.
Paris is in Juliet's tomb. Why is he there?
Because
He's
he
upset.
like...
He,
In the morning.
he's like, oh no, Juliet.
I don't know, I didn't read it, but...
That's okay. Yeah. She was supposed to be his wife.
Yep.
And then what happens with them?
He's like, oh my god, Romeo's here, and then they start fighting, and then
Right, that's
Romeo
Paris
goes
thing
there.
that Romeo is there.
They start hitting them and then they like, you know,
Why does Paris think that Romeo is there?
Body's there, that could be really
it desecrates the grave.
Yes, exactly.
The what
because
grave?
Say it again.
Desecrate.
Desecrate the graves.
It's like vandalize.
Oh.
But
Well,
not
okay, no.
intense.
Not in that sense, not in the material sense. But that you already killed one of us, you already killed the Capulet, you already did us injury, and you want to do it more by coming to the grave where Juliet is. So they fight, Romeo kills Paris, and then what?
Paris is like,
Romeo
lay me
runs into
down.
the tomb. He drags his body.
Paris is like, lay me down next to Juliet.
Okay, and then,
He dies.
and then,
And then Romeo's like, oh, I killed a lot of people, and I'm really upset with
He
myself
killed
now.
like 2.
He was really upset about it. He wasn't happy. The person he became, so he drank the potion, and then he died.
so that's why he died? He died because he's unhappy with himself killing so many people?
And because Juliet's dead.
I think I killed so many people, it's just like, no.
Like, what?
That's not right. It's like, oh my god, he's really dead. I have to kill myself. And he kills himself, and then what happened? Just after that. Juliet wakes up just after he kills himself. And then, what?
And then she kisses him because she's like, I made this
She's
poison.
like, oh, I want to die too.
She's like, I want to die too. I have no reason to live in this world, so I'm gonna kill myself.
But
Kiss myself.
so she's like, oh, the poison, it's probably on his lips, but it wasn't. And then she heard people coming, so she took a knife from
So she
Val.
took his
No,
knife
she
and
was
she was
her
like, this
back.
is your shit.
Yes.
Then it was
Yes.
like, nope, no more.
She took Romeo's dagger. Like, she thought that Romeo had poison still on his lips, so she kissed him, but there was no poison, so she saw his dagger.
Can I just say, wasn't there a dream where he's like, oh, I dreamt that I was dead, and then she kissed my lips?
Yeah, I thought
Yeah,
Yes,
there was a
exactly,
dream.
exactly.
I did.
His dreams are telling you something.
What was his dream about, though?
Juliet.
Juliet,
They-
because he
they-
was like leaving,
Yeah?
and then he, for some reason, like died or something.
He did die.
He
Yeah.
died in the
He drank the
dream.
poison.
Yes, in the dream he died.
And then she
dream, he dreamt that he was dead, but that Juliet kissed him and he came back to life.
Oh.
Wow.
That was in his dream.
He's like, don't worry, I'll be fine.
Right, yeah.
So,
Okay.
and he dreamed before at the party that something bad was gonna happen. So he
He
dreamed
has
about
many
his
dreams
death.
there, right?
He's like
Psychic.
Yeah,
Not
like,
really.
dude,
Foreshadowing.
I want to know what's going on in your head.
What if like it did
Yeah, it's
happen,
foreshadowing.
but when she kissed him, he
What
came back to
makes
life? So then she kissed him.
Zombies.
Zombie Romeo. Zombie
Romeo and Juliet, zombie
There was
version.
poison on his lips, so then he keeps her dead body, and every time he starts to get old, he
Almost
kisses
the
her,
sense.
and then
Oh
she
my
becomes
God.
young
Abraham
again.
Lincoln.
Please read, yes. Romeo and Juliet 2. Okay. So back to this. Is there importance that Prince is the last person to speak in the book? What could that be?
Well, maybe it's because the prince has power over them. They wrote, or Shakespeare wanted to have someone who, could control both of them to speak.
Oh yeah, someone to take control who was like the medium involved. And someone they have to work with. But also, wasn't he like, oh, if you're fighting, if you keep fighting, I'm gonna kill, you're gonna die, and then they died. And then,
What are the, okay, let's look at that. What is Prince saying? Prince, oh, a glooming peace this morning with it brings. The son of for sorrow will not show his head. Go hence to have more talk of these sad things. Some shall be pardoned and some punished. For never was a story of more woe than this of Juliet and her Romeo.
It's not hers exactly, because it's not Shakespeare.
Right. Maybe the gloomy case is the fact that the two families aren't fighting anymore.
Right. So, what did Romeo and Juliet want in the whole play?
oh, and Lady Montague died too.
Lady Montague died.
Yeah, she kind of has sadness.
Sadness
Romeo.
for Romeo. Okay, so what do Romeo and Juliet want? Yes, to be together, but
And the families
so-
to stop.
and families to stop fighting. So by the end of the book, they die, but the families do stop fighting.
Yeah.
So perhaps there was some purpose in their dying, in their love. What
Deep.
about that? What about
That's
that?
rough.
That's a dagger to your heart right there.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Why did all my favorite characters? Why did so many people die?
To prove that a feud can literally kill you.
Oh,
No raising hands and stop looking at me.
okay.
You have a question.
the other day.
So we have
No
one
side conversations.
guys, no side conversations, you just signed that. And I'm pointing fingers, I'm sorry. So, guys, that goes first, by the way.
Yeah, you two unit.
Yes, one person talking.
One person talking. So,
Josie, what was the question?
why did everyone die?
I mean, it could
So why did
prove.
so many people die?
I mean, it could prove that there was like a feud and it can literally kill you, and you shouldn't hate people because it could kill you. Maybe it's trying to prove a point towards take two people not or two sides not liking each other, rather than just fighting. You should be peaceful because you can die.
Just take one.
Yeah, even from the beginning, one of the
Not the
So why did so many people die? Just speak.
No, you keep passing it down.
Yeah, but
I think it's for the
I think, guys, once again, this is a practice for you to learn how to lead discussions, mostly. Yes, we're learning how to analyze things.
Yeah.
But I want you to learn how to talk to other people. This is a large group, and this is how you're gonna be in college and work, wherever. You need to know how to listen to other people and how to talk, okay? So we have one person at a time talking.
Alright, so this might be like a bad thing, like I don't know if this is right, but because there's like two groups that are like the Catholics and the monarchies that are just like against each other, and then it's like the two characters from like each side are like in war, so there'd be like there'd be like a lot of like death, I don't know.
Oh,
It's not
okay,
like
so
happiness.
Wait, are we supposed to keep one or we're
you're keeping one, yes.
I don't know, I'm just
that didn't happen. It's
Okay.
alright. Now
So, okay, Kelsey, say that again. What are we?
I think Sammy or Sandy.
It's not-
So,
It's
what is the question that we're talking about? I would like us to discuss one question at a time. That's why I gave you questions, and so you have an idea of we can talk about this. So many people died because there's hatred, basically. Okay.
Trying to teach you not.
What about a different question? You can either pick the question that got to you, or you can pick one of those suggestions that I gave you. Like, who is responsible for the tragic end? Who's responsible? Shakespeare.
The right. I mean,
What about the characters?
The
I
friar.
The
I
friar.
think Friar, but I also think it's more Friar John too, because
Friar
Friar
John
Lawrence.
is a good man.
No, he had a plan.
He killed Romeo and
Friar
Juliet.
John didn't continue his plan. Also, that's Friar John of the importance of that. Hey, one person talking of the importance.
Okay, let's all listen to Josie.
That's very
Go ahead,
true.
Josie.
It could be. I mean, it's always going to bounce back to Friar Lawrence. Friar Lawrence gave Friar John the letter. It may be Friar John's fault that he didn't bring the letter, but it's Friar Lawrence's fault that he didn't tell Friar John the purpose of the letter. And if he didn't want to tell him the purpose of the letter, he could have told him it's really, really important, life or death matter.
Like Friar Lawrence.
You're right, Josie.
Also, the whole time it's just the friar's plan to fake Juliet's death.
No, no, Friar Lawrence.
What's your?
And they didn't know they were
Boo.
gonna kill him.
Yeah. But he also didn't know it was going to kill themselves. But I think he also felt rumors that he gave it to Romeo. But then who gave what?
It was just this random
Oh,
margin.
yeah, no.
Friar
this is
Lawrence
Romeo
know they were gonna
and
kill
Juliet.
themselves, though.
But you can also tell he felt at the end of the story, he's like crying and all that. He felt responsible about their death, and he knew he was, in a way, he was
No, he just had a bunch of pockets.
responsible.
Guys,
He was responsible, but not purposely.
Yeah.
okay. New question.
Is that the only person who can be held responsible?
I mean,
Well,
I think
Friar
they're
Lawrence.
parents.
no, Tim.
Guys, one thing. Gary, Greta, Lauren, you're responsible now for reminding the group to stay focused. That's one thing, and to have just one person at a time. Okay. So if you hear other people talking, you want to be polite and say, "Let's hear till she or he finishes, and then let's hear you." Okay. If you tend to talk a lot, leave space for others also. What was the question again?
We didn't have one.
Who else can be responsible?
You don't
I'm
know.
just throwing
Yeah,
a
just
question
talk.
right there.
Okay, so people who started the feud in the first place, if there was no feud, then they wouldn't have to do stuff to secretly keep their relationship.
But they might have also not.
Yeah, there was no
And it
feud.
wasn't really falling
No,
apart.
that's true.
Yeah, they could've, I mean, they could have been like, but
Well, they might have fallen off, because like, if they weren't feuding, then maybe the montages would have been invented, or not, invited to the party. And then they would have met, and they would have been like, yeah.
And no one has to kill themselves.
yeah. I mean, if you think about it, Romeo could have still been in love with Rosalind, or Rosaline, or however you.
Yeah, but she would have probably
Yeah,
still
her.
sleeping now.
After she died, she was.
I mean, she swore, didn't she just swear off of like boys and other activities?
She sweared off losing her.
Swore off, yeah,
Virginity.
losing her flower.
Thank you.
Thank you, Gary.
And her
I needed that clarified. But didn't she, that's what I, yeah.
Yeah.
So he couldn't have been with Rosaline anyway, so maybe he could have
Well, he
been
could have,
someone else
but-
or
Yeah.
Juliet in another way.
Wait, it's Rosaline's fault for not even accepting Romeo.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, it's all.
That was
back
part
to
of her
Romeo.
nature, she couldn't, she swore off her life's
I
purpose.
think it's all Shakespeare's fault for writing Rosaline as that character.
Shakespeare took a story from somewhere else.
Yeah.
He just made it better.
Oh.
Oh, I don't know. I don't think so.
But
Well, probably.
Wait, how do we know that she stole someone else?
also you could think of it as like Tybalt's fault for even being like, oh, Mercutio, let's fight, and then Mercutio's dead, let's fight